dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, high key. He the best low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan, 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 fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that like, drop them crowns.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
A dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go, lights, camera, action. Let's go, we ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. Hit that like, drop them crowns.
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
A dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into. Let's go, Crown Family. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My.
King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that like, drop them crowns, flood the chat, flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, high key. He the best low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan, 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 fan. King Pain in the house. Hit that like, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go, lights, camera, action. Let's go, we ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house. King Pain in the house. Hit that like.
Hit that like. Hit that like.
Flood the chat. A dusty bitch could never, 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 never. A dusty bitch could never, 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 never.
Guys, like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into.
Hit that like, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. He's the king around here, the king of the news, the king of the tea, hot tea, real tea, high key. He the best low key. Y'all press, ringing his bell, giving him hell, waving his fan. Bitch, you a fan, 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 fan. King Pain in the house, King Pain in the house. Hit that like, drop them crowns, flood the chat, a dusty bitch could never, 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 a dusty bitch could never, 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 never. Okay, let's start the show. Let's go, lights, camera, action. Let's go, we ready, we shady. From the chat to the stage, hit like to engage. It's the king with the crown. Put respect on his name. You're a critter. He's a winner. King Pain in the house.
Okay. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. It is the official King Pain Show. What's good, everybody? Like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into. Welcome to the home of the lituation. Again, this is the official King Pain Show. Act like you know where you're at. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like. Make sure that you're subscribed with all of your notifications turned on. We are back to break down the rawest stories in hip-hop, okay? And you know it's going to be lit. Yes, it did. It's the home of the lituation where it is always lit. Like this video, like this video, like this video. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit that bell. We're about to get into some things. Gathering close, okay? Today is October 3rd, 2025, and the hip hop world is on fire. Yes, it did. I'm sure you guys all have heard that Diddy hath been sentenced on today. Sean Diddy Combs, the mogul, the icon, the bad boy boss, just got slapped with 50 months in federal prison. 4 years and 2 months with time served. He's been incarcerated for about just a little over a year here. So he may, well, he's going to ultimately do just over 2 years in prison. Good time. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Oh, but this just ain't about bars behind bars, okay? It's about family, heartbreak, courtroom tears. Diddy was breaking down in a courtroom. The family broke down on today. Everyone was in tears when, and the pain of his son, King. My. Like this video, like this video when this is the inside story behind Diddy's sentencing. Okay, on period, buckle up. Okay, and let's unpack. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video. Shout out to everybody here. How you guys doing on today? Like this video, like this video. Let's get these likes up. When anyone have the time? A few disclaimers before we get started. This video is not made for kids. No, it's not. And everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion, mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. There's enough weird-ass, dusty shit going on. Leave it to the king to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. My. Would you happen to have the time? Let me know in the chat. Here in the home of the lituation, everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Dusty bitches to the back. Hurry up. Chances are, if you haven't liked this video already, you one of them dusty girls. You can't read or something. There's only big old signs up everywhere that said, did you like this video on the way in? Yes, it did. Take the poll. It don't hurt you, nan. It won't hurt you, nan, when we don't bite. Like this video, like this video, like this video. To this day, a dusty bitch could always never hear in the home of the lituation. There is no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, pissy, or dusty holes allowed with. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Would anyone happen to have the time? Only real Crown family know the answer to that question. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I want to know where you're watching from, when, what you think about the Diddy verdict win. Are they doing too much? Is it just enough? Did they do too little when? You know, the prosecution asked for 11 years and Diddy got just under 5. A lot of people are outraged. A lot of people are celebrating Diddy coming home. I think they're already planning the party. My. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. We've got a lot of things to get into. And yes, it did. I'll wait. Let's get these likes up when, gather in close when. Anybody happen to have the time when? Yes, it did. Here in the virtual space, we have our own time. Okay, on period. We have our own time. I'm not talking about the time of the day. I'm talking about the time that we have here to share together. Yes, it did. Little did you know that this is much more than a video. It is an experience. This is the interactive segment of the day. Remember to hop out of the bushes. Yes, it did. Drop those crowns in the chat. It is time for our Crown Family Roll Call. Let me know where you're watching from, what you think about the title. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Diddy has just been indicted. Well, not indicted. The sentence, Diddy has just been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the chat. Shout out to Patty Howard in the building. It's time for our Crown Family Roll Call. Shout out to D'Angelo Perkins. He said that this is ridiculous. He needed at least 8 years. What are your thoughts? Did they not do enough? Did they do too little? Diddy has been sentenced to 50 months. I personally think that it wasn't enough. You know, there's a lot of sympathizers that feel like he's done enough time, feel like he should have walked free on today. What are your thoughts? Has Diddy done his time when? Are they doing too much when? Everybody was writing letters when, okay, on period. The girls found out Diddy coming home when, and bitches want to speak up now. Is that what that was? Because where were you bitches at when Diddy was on trial and he was looking for witnesses? Defense didn't have no witnesses, no character witnesses, no letters. I remember Carisha specifically detaching herself from Diddy on Carisha Please, sat there crying, doing all that, carrying on with Saucy Santana. Who remember that? Who remember that? Now, Young Miami, Carisha Please, has had a change of heart, and she wrote the chords on Diddy's behalf, along with each and every one of his family members and other prominent figures. Yes, it did. The official campaign has all other receipts. We have the court transcripts. We got everything. We got everything. We got everything. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. We're in the middle of our crown family roll call. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Is up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. The prosecution is the reason he isn't doing enough time, but everyone scared to talk. We can't blame them, though. They want to live. You know, Cassie moved out of the country amid Diddy's sentencing, alleging that if he were to be let right out, she is fearful for her life and her family's life. And she believes that he will immediately, upon his release, come after her win. Oh, she better enjoy the next 4 years. Like this video, like this video. Hey, Roxanne, Roxanne. How do you feel about this verdict, Roxanne? Yes, it did. Like this video, like this, being that you've known Diddy personally. You've been in close proximity to Diddy many times. How do you feel about this verdict? My. Shout out to Follow Me Black TV. Diddy money run deep. I think that money running out. If you ask me, when Diddy gonna get out of jail broke, okay, he might as well just enjoy his time inside. I mean, it's not like he don't like dick. Let's talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all don't want to talk when. Y'all don't want to be real. Y'all want to talk about everything but Diddy gay. Diddy gay. Sat there and played that video in court, acting as if he's this family man, posing with all 7 of his kids. Where's your wife? Diddy's never been married. Beat the hell out of Cassie when. He's a womanizer when. He's a womanizer when, okay, cause that's because he don't really like women. Yes, it did. He likes the men's. Yes, it did. He likes big old sausages. Yes, it did. That's why he was giving them sex workers a fortune to keep his secret. So they could be nasty and deviant and oily behind the scenes. Is that what that were? You guys let me know your thoughts in the chat. He most definitely shouldn't have walked out on today, according to D'Angelo. And the audacity of him to already have a booking for next week took me out. He got 4 bookings. He had 4 bookings anticipating his release. What are your thoughts, Win? It's the lack of remorse, Win. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I feel like the accountability sunk in today upon the sentencing. Had it not been for Judge Subramanian, okay, being firm, then Diddy could have possibly walked free on today. Yes, it did. But Judge Subramanian is firm on his belief that, you know, even though Diddy wasn't convicted of, you know, the trafficking and the racketeering, the evidence shown in court, okay, all of his bad deeds, okay, cannot be excused The judge said that all of the good work that you have done, because they're trying to make like Diddy is such a good man and he's done so much for the black community. He ain't done nothing for me. What he done for you? I Diddy, I could care less. Diddy ain't done a motherfucking thing for me. But according to Justin Romanian, you could be this amazing person doing all this philanthropy, but it does not take away for the bad from the bad that you've done, from the people that you've hurt. Absolutely. And his lack of accountability did not do him any justice. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's time for our Crown Family roll call. Win. Act like you know where you're at, Win. Do we got a lot of new people here on today? Hey, Tess, what's going on? I'm glad he got some time. He is not showing that he has regrets and has changed. Diddy has an event set up for next week. I think it was enough. It was not enough also. Hey, Melissa. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. Nada. I know that's right. Like this video. Like this video. Bailey. Hey, Bailey, friend. Yes, it did. Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie. Karen. Hey, Miss Karen. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, it did. Like this video, and remember to support. Yes, it did. Quick! We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat to give us the number of the day win. It's very important that you guys support. YouTube is taking 45% out of your favorite content creators check. Highway robbery win. Okay, they need to be indicted next. If you ask me when, okay, on period. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's why we support. Yes, it did. We need the number of the day, 10 and up. Yes, it did. Shout out to Tess. I know that's right. The number of the day is 10. And the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. I know that's right. I know that's right. We call our supporters our trophies. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show and drop those trophies in the chat so we can acknowledge you. Yes, it did. Hey, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa D in the building. I know that's right. Joannick. Hey, Joannick, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Have Diddy gotten the, what he deserved? Or do you believe that Diddy should rot in prison for his deeds? Are you excited about Diddy coming home 2, maybe 3 years? Or do you believe that he should have got a lot more time? Let me know it in the chat. Let's talk about Westmoreland crying, but being an SA victim from Cash Money, the black attorney that all of his attorneys in closing statements today, attempted to be character witnesses for Diddy, talking about his life and his philanthropy and, what he has given to the community when I'm still oblivious. I'm oblivious to all of his good deeds and all of the works when if I had to name something, I couldn't even think off the top of my head any of the philanthropy. All I know Diddy is for is Diddy bopping in everybody motherfucking music videos. Let's argue. Let's argue. I got a call-in number. Do y'all want to call in? Let me know it in the chat. I'll give y'all the number. Yes, it did. Let me know it in the chat. I'll give y'all the number. You want to sound off when? You want to gather in close? Let me know when, okay, on period. This is the interactive segment of the day. Remember to support this video. We can't do it without your support. Yes, it did. Oh, if he was released today, he would be getting high and having freak-offs tonight. Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of talk about his sobriety on, in the press on today, being that, he's been in jail for so long and he hasn't had access to the drugs. They feel like he was of sober mind. And, there are people who are arguing that he, is remorseful. My. But I don't believe it. I believe, knowing the jail system, okay, they get drugs in there. And Diddy, the same person that was in the press for having paraphernalia in his cell, chances are he still has access to drugs. Chances are they're still doing freak-offs. He's still participating in freak-offs. Okay, there's just no woman. Okay, that's the way he wanted it to begin with. Cassie was just a beard. He wasn't touching Cassie. He ain't put no babies in Cassie. Cassie was just there so that he could, to help him facilitate his nasty ass thoughts and desires. Yes, it did. Let's talk about it. Where's Diddy and Cassie? He got 7 kids and ain't none of them from Cassie. And they was together for 10 years. You want to argue? I ain't think so. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gathering close. We got a lot of things to get into. Somebody said I blame the system. It can be bought when clearly not, because you know Diddy was throwing money at them and they was not going. They was not going. Some people, you know, believe that this is some sort of ritual or you know get back. You know, because he tried to publicly embarrass the liquor bosses, the liquor moguls, Diageo. Okay, and you know, this is like some sort of perp walk. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. According to Roxanne, he got the time he deserves. However, I believe there is more to come. Yeah, they said there might be some more time handed out on tomorrow. He's looking at, you know, some other charges. Okay, 2 other lawsuits came out the day of sentencing. It's a whole lot of dusty shit going on. When yes, it did. Yes, it did. Do you guys believe that this is the end of the Diddy saga? Do you believe a lot of the civil lawsuits are frivolous and they'll ultimately disappear? Do you believe that Diddy is running out of money? Can he withstand all of the hate win? Will he bounce back? Can he bounce back? Shout out to Roxanne for supporting the show. You guys all follow my friend Roxanne over there to support, feature, and support the show now. Yes, we can't do it without your support. We can't do it without your support. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I want to hear from you. This is the interactive segment of the day. This show really don't move unless you guys hop out of the bushes. Fall out of the bushes and say something to me. It's time for our Crown Family roll call win. We got about 2 minutes left for the roll call. Okay, I'm here. Hop out of the bushes and be acknowledged. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Shout out to Dominique. She said there's definitely some superseding indictments. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Diddy is done. Well, apparently they're not done with Diddy yet. My. He must pay the price on earth and after he leaves the earth. My. He gonna have to take this up with God too. Is that what you said? My. My. Oh, Lisa said he is not remorseful. Remember that lying statement he put out when the hotel video came out? Those bars talking Diddy sucks. Speaking of statements that he put out, you know the statement that came to bite him in the ass. And go back and watch my original videos. I told y'all. I'm always like, you know, I ain't saying like I got very good discernment. I really do. That I told you guys the statement he made about being a violent man was gonna come back to bite him in the ass. He probably would have got less time, or possibly even got out on today. But because of his violent history and his violent past, the judge felt like it was necessary to give him, you know, 4 years to teach him a lesson. That you can't go around beating on women. And, you know, there are consequences. Yes, it did. Like this video. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Cassie was just a side chick. That's why she ain't getting no babies. Lord. The support links are pinned. If you guys need any assistance, let Joanna know. Okay, on period. Like this video. Like this video. What is sad is that there are so many Diddies out there. I can't keep up with these motherfuckers. Okay, on period. Jaguar ride. When she said, we got to stop making Diddies. Okay, we got to stop making Diddies. Lord, shout out to Tess in the building. You guys all follow my friend Tess over there to support, feature, and support the show now. Yes, it did. We can't do it without your support. Yes, he deserves more. He needs a lifetime in jail because if it was a black or Hispanic nobody, they would get life. Ooh, my mom. Well, I mean, he had a really good defense team. Okay, on period. And that, you know, got to count for something. Lisa said, I think he should have gotten more time. I too believe he should have gotten more time. Yes, let's get these likes up, Crown Family. Gather in close. We can't do it without your support. Not a damn thing. Nothing for me. A whole thug bottom line. Lord, not a whole thug bottom line. Like this video. Like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. My. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Too many lives lost around him. Absolutely. I mean, we never got answers to, you know, where's Mr. G? The girls are still wondering, you know, where the children are. Oh, y'all still think Diddy touched the kids? I mean, where are the kids? Why didn't they come up in the indictment when? Do you guys still believe there is some truth to Jaguar Wright and Ali Carter's statements about Diddy diddling the children, the tunnels, um, the black market? When did he ever sell any tapes on the black market? You know, Jaguar Wright alleged that she was on the black market daily watching the facilitation of the sale of said sex tapes. She said she was monitoring it. She said the sex tape sold for over $5 million on the black market. You guys still here for Jaguar Wright? Ali Carter? My. Where is poor old Justin Bieber at? Where's Justin Bieber at? My. How is such a great father and he had all those freak offs that lasted 3 to 4 days? Okay, let's argue the neglect, the negligence. Okay, I'm here. He didn't raise them kids. Them kids raised themselves. He was busy at the freak offs. No? Shout out to Mama Flip. Hey, friend. Were you outside today? Did you make it to the courtroom on today? Do you have insight as to what happened in court on today? We have a lot of receipts here. Yes, it did. We're going to get into them in just a second here when we're wrapping up the Crown Family roll call. I'm so glad that you can make it. Where's his daughter, Ava? I know that's right. Hey, Kay Danae. Hey, friend. Like this video. Like this video. Let me see those crowns in the chat. The number of the day is 10. Okay, for the girls that are supporting the show. Remember to drop those trophies. We can't do it without your support. If you guys are ready to get into some things, hashtag let's go. Yes, you was inside the court today. Oh, yes. You want to come up when? Okay, I'm here. Let me go grab my other phone. Okay, and you can call into the show. Let me go grab my other phone and you can call into the show. Like this video, like this video, like this video when Mama Flip Crown Family's own was inside the courtroom on today. Let's get into it when. Did you see the, well, I'm sure you saw everything when. I'm sure you saw everything. Lord, let's go. Let's go. Let's get into it when. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go grab my other phone. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Why'd it blow up like that? Period. There's a lot going on today. What's going on? After Sean Combs' 50-month sentence. Excuse me? Like this video, like this video, like this video. What's Tia? What's Tia? Like this video, like this video. What's Tia?
Damian Williams did at times come. We've had a little dust up this afternoon with the U.S. Attorney's Office about the U.S. versus Roman Storm argument.
I don't know what's going on with this clip. Hold on.
Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press. We're across from the courthouse. It's still madness over there, so we've come into a playground to deliver the verdict. The sentence, 50 months. 50 months minus 14, so you can do the math. That would be 36. That would be 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Now, of course, he's probably going to appeal. There was not a request made by Alexander Shapiro for bail pending appeal, and it seems unlikely that Judge Subramanian would grant that, given what he said at the end about the victimization of Jane and Cassie. But maybe they'll ask for bail pending appeal when they apply to the Second Circuit. I'm assuming they will. We waited outside for a while to see whether the Combs attorneys would be speaking, but they did not. And so we say it, 50 months. And I think we have a new project coming. Watch this space. To be continued. Well, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press. We're across from the courthouse. It's still madness over there, so we've come into a playground to deliver the verdict. The sentence, 50 months. 50 months minus 14.
Like this video, like this video. Look at him dragging Cassie. Lord. My. Here's what the letter that Cassie sent in to the court. Gathering close.
Dear Judge Submarinium, I have been in a cycle of thought and then overthought writing this letter to you. If there's one thing I've learned from this experience, it is that victims and survivors will never be safe.
Oh.
Although I can hope for justice and accountability, I've come to not trust anything. I hope that your decision considers the truths at hand that the jury failed to see.
Oh.
For 4 days in May, while 9 months pregnant with my son, I testified in front of a packed courtroom about the most traumatic and horrifying chapters in my life. I testified that from age 19, Sean Combs used violence, threats, substances, and control over my career to trap me in over a decade of abuse. He groomed me into performing repeated SMEX acts with hired male SMEX workers during multi-day freak-offs, which occurred nearly weekly. I was forced into lingerie and heels, told exactly how to look, and plied with drugs and alcohol so that he could control me like a puppet. These events were degrading and disgusting, leaving me with infections, illnesses, and daily physical and emotional exhaustion before he demanded it all over again. Sex acts became my full-time job, used as the only way to stay in his good graces. I testified that I learned to read Sean Combs' signals, knowing that when he spoke of freak-offs, he was demanding them, and that refusing meant punishment. It meant losing my car, my phone, or worse. He controlled every part of my livelihood and threatened to destroy my reputation by leaking these tapes, a threat he repeated often. His power over me eroded my independence and my sense of self until I thought I had no choice but to submit. When he believed I had wronged him or was not sufficiently responsive, he also threatened people around me and those close to me, including my family. I regularly worried that displeasing him meant putting my family and friends' safety at risk. I testified how beyond these threats, Sean Combs frequently used violence to get his way. Over the nearly 11 years we were together, Sean Combs would hit me, punch me, stomp me on my face, pull my hair, and throw my body to the ground and against the wall. The jury saw pictures of bruises on my back from Combs kicking me and saw the deep gash over my eye he caused when he slammed me into a bed frame. The entire court watched actual footage of Sean Combs kicking and beating me as I tried to run away from a freak-off in 2016. People watched this footage dozens of times, seeing my body thrown to the ground, my hands over my head, curled into a fetal position to shield me from worse blows. This physical violence caused bruises that makeup artists, paid for by Sean Combs, would cover up, as well as permanent scars all over my body.
My.
Dear Judge Summary.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Win. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys according to the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion, mixed with receipt. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. My. Waiting for everything to power up when, okay, on period. I'll drop the number in just a second here. When, yes, I did. Like this video, like this video. Win. Again, shout out to Mama Flip. Okay, I'll put the number in the chat in just a second here, okay? My. So, while everything is powering up, okay, on period, let's continue. So, first off, the facts, okay? Diddy was convicted on 2 counts under the Mann Act, transportation to engage in prostitution. Prosecutors gunning for over 11 years. Defense pleading for time served. After his year in detention, the judge lands on 50 months. That's 4 years and 2 months, plus a $500,000 fine and 5 years supervised release. His bail was denied, so he's staying locked up, but the courtroom was straight up an emotional battlefield win, and today we got a special guest who was inside the courtroom, okay, on period. Can't wait till she comes up here to break everything down. You guys make sure that you guys are following Mama Flip right here on the YouTube. Yes, it did. Diddy breaks down in court, begging the judge for another chance, saying he'd never commit a crime again. He even dropped a pre-sentencing video, which I'm going to show you guys later, showing his family side and community work, trying to sway the judge. What are your thoughts? The judge and the media said they've never seen anything like it before. He had his producers gather in close and put together this this short documentary, alleging that he's such a good man. Then why have you been charged with prostitution? You're such a good man. And then, like someone said in the chat, the freak offs last 3 to 4 days. When were you with your kids? You be at the freak offs for 3 to 4 days. You be recovering 3 to 4 days. This sentencing is blowing up hip hop news today. It is the top story from Twitter timelines and radio waves. Outlets like Hip Hop North Carolina and Hot 107.9 are calling it trending on the timeline. Mixed reactions everywhere. Okay. Some say it's lenient, others meme it up with 50 Cent shade. Victim's attorney Gloria Aldred, she's relieved, saying her clients feared retaliation if he walked free sooner, and tying it into domestic violence awareness, because it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Um, this is hitting hard in the press with big themes of accountability, with Sean Diddy Combs lack of accountability. People believe that that's part of the reason Judge Subramanian did not let him walk free on today. What are your thoughts? Somebody said, I could say it's bye, bitch. Yes, it did. He wanted Aubrey, but was too scared to play with her that way because she was too strong and her mom was an attorney. Lord. Somebody said, I still want justice for Kim. That is still don't sit right in my spirit. Absolutely. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. Yes, it did. Hey, Michi. Hey, friend. I'm so glad that you can make it. Gather in close. We got a lot of things to get into. Fed inmates with sexual offenses are not allowed time off or good behavior. Will Diddy be considered a sexual offender? He should be. He should have to register and everything. My. Yes, I'm going to be dropping the number. The phone just cut on. I didn't even realize my phone was dead. Yes, just in case the Fish King Pain, I was in the overflow room because the 26th was too full. Okay, but you still got to hear and see everything. Yes, it did in the overflow room, correct? Don't they have like screens and stuff? Like this video, like this video, like this video. But here's the real gut punch, okay? Family, gather in close. Gather in close. The real gut punch is the family's reaction once the verdict rang out, when over 30 loved ones packed the front rows in the Manhattan courtroom, and an unbreakable line of support. Diddy's 7 kids stole the show with tearful pleas. Enter Christian Combs, the 26-year-old rapper carrying the legacy on his shoulders. He calls Diddy his hero, says Pops taught him to treat women with respect and got more patient in prison. He's only been in there for 365 days. Calm down. Voice cracking, King begs, give us grace. Please give him mercy. It's Raw Man, King's pain on full display, stepping up not just as a son, but as the next in line as Diddy's legacy. My. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. And he wasn't alone. His sister Chance, she gave a tearful response as well. She states, we're still just daughters who need our father. She's talking about Diddy parenting from jail, but it's ripping them apart. The twins, Jesse and Delilah, only 17, are shattered. Jesse, he's still our dad, and we need him present. Delilah, we've already lost so much. Give us the chance to heal together. Quincy chimes in, calling Diddy completely transformed after evolving in lockup. Having less access to drugs, is that what that were? What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. As they speak, Diddy sobs. Head in his hands, then he apologizes. You all didn't deserve this. I failed you all. I failed you, Mom. Pointing to his kids, he pleads, consider the beautiful children who spoke for me. After the gavel drops, they share one last moment before he's escorted away. Family leaving somber. Diddy's off to prison. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat with. Somebody said King has been accused of SA himself. Okay, on period. Like father, like son. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. It's hard to go in because of the children. My. They should go to therapy. They're not the only ones with fathers incarcerated, and clearly they've been slightly brainwashed if they don't think that Diddy deserves to be right where he's at. I mean, they sat through the trial. They heard everything, like all of the crazy, deviant, sexual, criminal, even things that their dad is involved in, and they don't feel like he needs help. Like he needs reformation. Okay, isn't that what they give you in prison? And that takes time. That takes time. He ain't been in there long enough. That's what I think. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know in the chat. This ties into a bigger hip hop theory. Okay, from Gucci Mane's new single "Only Time" to Bryson Tiller's soloist drop and the Nicki versus Cardi feud heating up with JT's diss track. But Diddy saga overshadows it all. Okay. Is this the end for the mogul or a redemption arc? Okay, the public is split. Some call it justice, others say it's too soft, okay, too lenient. And with potential appeals and civil suits looming, this story is far from over. That's my breakdown, Crown family. So now we're gonna have Mama Flip come on up when, okay. I gotta connect this thing to Bluetooth. Okay. The number is, I don't even know the number of this phone. Hold on one second. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. Gather in close to the home of the lituation. Mama Flip was there in New York for the reading of the verdict, and I want to hear what was going on. I don't even hardly know how to use this phone. Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. Yes, it did. Okay. Okay, let's do the Bluetooth first, right? Oh, he still has plenty of money. His people are already trying to find out how much they need to pay Trump for a pardon. Absolutely, he didn't gave all his money. He didn't hid all his money with his mama. My. You didn't get your notification, Day Day. I'm so sorry. Yes, I recommend jumping in the group chat. That way you don't miss a notification. Hey, Grace, where was his grace for the many people he effed over? Cry me a fucking river. He didn't cry for Craig or my children. I know that's right. They should go to therapy. My. Like this video, and remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. However you want to done it. However you want to done it. Make sure that you guys are liking this video.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I think something happened to the audio when I connected everything up. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. We can't do it without your support. Yes, it did. The number of the day is 10. My. You hear me? Okay. Okay, gathering close. Everything is loading up. It's loading up. Okay, we connected now. Okay, let me get you this number. Let me get you this number because I sure don't know it. It's 209 302. Hold on one second. 209 302. And can y'all put this in the chat so if anyone else wants to call in, they can. 209 302 8687. 209 302 8687. Where's my girl Toria at? I miss her. She be in the bushes. She be around. Yes, you did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a special guest calling in. Okay, on period. Mama Flip was there in the courtroom on today when I want to hear everything. Oh, here we go. Hello? Oh, why I can't hear you? Hold on one second. No, I just don't think that it's paired. Are you there?
Hold on, I can take the earpiece off. Let me see if it helps. Hold on a
I
second.
don't think so. I think that it just didn't. It just this phone just don't do all that. Maybe, but I think they can hear you. Can you guys hear Mama Flip?
Hi, can you hear me better?
Yeah, I think they can hear you. Can you guys hear Mama Flip? Y'all let me know it in the chat.
Which one is better? This one or better with this? You gotta tell me which one is
That
better.
one sounds better right there.
Okay, good. Okay.
Okay, they said they can hear you.
Better with this on. All right. So hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for inviting me up.
Absolutely. Well, before we get into some things, tell everyone how they can find you here on the YouTube.
Hi. Yes. So I am on the Mama Flip Slot channels right now, but I really would like everybody to help me by getting me to over 50 subscribers on Mama Flip Live.
That's it?
Cause right now, yeah, cause right now I'm at 45, and that's my new channel. My new channel that I want to use to. This is a long story. I can tell you about it another time. But I had to create a new channel opposite of my slot channel because my slot channel got impacted on a story that I did about CK.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to separate my slot channel into my content channel, and that's Mama Flip Live.
I know that's right.
I wish everybody could join that live instead to show me love to get me over 50. Right now I have 45, and once I get to 50, I'll be able to go on live directly from YouTube instead of just going on live through a third-party app.
Well, that's easy. I'm sure that we can do that. Can you guys put Mama Flip's link in the chat? Okay, on period.
Yes, MAMASFLIPY, and I can put it on the chat under my other name too. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for asking, because that's all I'm asking. Like, can I get over 50, please?
Absolutely. And I'll also share it to the community feed after the show. So let's get into some things. Can you describe the overall mood in the courtroom before the sentencing began?
So the overall room was kind of quiet. I was in the overflow room, and I think I was in the second overflow room because normally they have 26 floors where the main court was being taking place, and then they have the 24th floor. 24th floor is one overflow room. I was on the 33rd floor, on the second overflow room. So I was pretty much in the room with a lot of the reporters and some of the few of the content creators, but a lot of the people that was really inside is either reporters or supporters of Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was pretty quiet. I mean, the judges, the security, the court officers kept a really tight rein. Today it was a little bit different than the other days because I've been actually attending, as you know, because you and I spoke for months. I've been outside the courthouse since November 2024, since the first case. So today was kind of more quiet, more strict. It was very locked down outside with a lot of barriers and stuff like that. So I think they was just expecting some reactions, but pretty much it was very quiet because they weren't playing. They said it over and over again. Even if you make a few, you're out. So it was very quiet.
Because usually they're like talking a lot, celebrating, even partying. It seemed like more of a event than a trial.
They probably was expecting it because I'm not sure if you heard or you spoke that the prosecutor mentioned almost immediately when they spoke that Diddy had no remorse and his defense had no remorse because he had an event coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That took the air out of the room. Like when he said that, even me, I was like, oh.
Okay, he just knew he was getting out.
And the defense lost it. You could see the look in their faces and the way that Diddy was looking at them and passing notes because they didn't expect the prosecutor to say that in the court. And they spent a good amount of their speaking to explain that it wasn't a speaking engagement, it was a teaching engagement in the event, and one of them said the event was scheduled for Monday, October the 6th. And I'm like, how the heck you were expecting him to be in Miami on October 6th on the event? So they completely, the defense completely felt that he was getting off today, and they fed him that same story because at the end of the trial, they were all upset. Like they didn't come outside to to speak to the reporters. I actually caught them coming out like almost 2 hours later, and a few of us that was outside asked them a couple of questions. So they did answer our questions. And one of the answers to our question was they are appealing it. They also disrespect the judge by calling the judge the 13th juror. They didn't appreciate the fact that the judge considered all the evidence, including the three non-guilty charges. So it was a lot. But let me have you ask me questions. I think I'm giving you way too much. So
No worries.
sorry if I'm over talking.
Yeah. So, how many people would you say was in attendance, and who stood out to you? Like media outlets, family members, influencers. Who was there?
So it must have been, when you look at the room, I would say that the room could hold about possibly, if I'm looking, if I would find it, like around 50 people, possibly 50 to 60 people. So if you have three rooms full of people, so 60 times 3 would probably be the number, like 180 people probably was in attendance. And then in
Wow.
my room, as I said, it was a lot of media in my room. There was a few people that's been following the cases for a long time. There was new media, because I'm new media, so there was some new media. But towards the end, after lunch, some of his either his staff members or family or friends, because you could tell the difference, including the bodyguard that's always with the family. He was in our room too. But you could tell the difference with the way they all dress up, because a lot of them would come in like dress up in suits and like, dress shoes and slacks and stuff like that. So you could tell, and of course they were black, I'm black too, so they were black. So you could tell a lot of the people that came in supporting Diddy. So they were there. They said that all the families was there. I think you read, and somebody else said that 30, 30 members of his family was on in the 26th floor alone. Right? So everybody else that came with them was with us or on the 24th floor. So I would say approximately 180 people. If I'm counting each seat, then I would say about that. If it's not double that number. It was a lot of people.
And what was the security like? You said there was a lot of security today. Did it feel more
They were
intense?
they were a lot stricter. So they wasn't. I wouldn't say there was a lot. It wasn't as it was pretty much the same guys, but I think the difference between this time versus all the other times, the atmosphere just seemed more serious and more quiet, and they made it completely clear that they didn't want to hear nothing, like no noise, no whispering, no nothing.
Mm.
Oh, we will keep you. So that was a little difference. Maybe just because it was such a serious moment that everybody was tense, but they were like they weren't having any nonsense. Like sometime when, like you said, in the overflow, we could talk and we could catch up with each other. People weren't even talking to each other between the breaks most of the time. There
Mm.
had to be a good like 10, 15 minutes where people stand up and go. But most times, like, we just standing there just waiting. It was just an anticipation of the moment, I think.
Wow. Wow. And what was the atmosphere like when the sentencing was read? How did the
So
courtroom
I
react?
ended up. So let me give you a feel of it. So the prosecutor spoke for about maybe an hour or so, and they went through about maybe an hour and a half, possibly. They went through all of the sentencing guidelines, reasons why they thought that he should have got 11 years, because the prosecutor wanted to give him 11 years. The defense took the whole damn thing. They took the whole
Yeah, you guys were
thing.
there for 8
So
hours.
the drama was Miss Nicole. Like, Nicole cried, she cried. Lord, the rest of us was looking. So I gotta give you space. When Nicole started crying, we looked at each other. The females in the audience were like, what the hell is going on here?
And this is Diddy's
What
attorney,
happened? His attorney,
his black
the
attorney.
one
Mm.
that caught Vonda in lying because she was able to prove that the metadata on the photo was the time that Diddy was in New York. So she had a big Perry Mason moment. That's the one. And
Mm.
she was reading the testimony and she started booing, and we looking at each other like, what the hell is happening? To find out that he knew Diddy before he went to trial because she went to a seminar and he was there. He was giving this most amazing um, uh, presentation to lawyers in which she felt that he was talking to her about her dreams, and she was just so, impressed by him. And then she started talking about how we need him in the community, and he is diverse, but he concentrates on black and brown children, and he loves his community, and we need him back. And then she started, boom, I tell you, you can speak to anybody that was in there. So I said on several occasions today, I said that if they are not dating in 5 years, if she's not married, if they are not dating in 5 years, I don't know what to tell you. Because I swear to God, this woman must have been, she was crying as if she was his wife or one of the children. We didn't know what was going on with Nicole. So she was the story of the day.
My. And what was Diddy's demeanor like throughout all of this?
Diddy was fine initially. Like I could tell you that, and I could tell you about the kids and everything, and then tell you about the end. So the Diddy was fine at the end of the day, but then when I think Diddy moved shit that when the parliamentarian, this first before Nicole came in, then parliamentarian that was talking about the different cases that made that unjust for him to get a high sentence of 7 years or more, right? He was doing a lot of different cases that, in this case when the person was actually making money out of tuition and everything like that. And I'm gonna use unless I can say the full word, I sometimes use the abbreviation of words. Can I say the full words on your line?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or abbreviation on social
Yeah, go
media?
ahead, say it.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, you can go ahead and say it.
Okay, so prostitution, right? Because I'm trying to talk to TikTok, so I've been using. So he was saying that some of the cases had to do with prostitution, underage, and everything like that. So he was saying that the cases that was used or found under the Mann Act, these other criminals had a higher propensity of violence, etc., and that's not the Diddy. So the judge asked, wait a minute, what would you say to when the prosecutor says that Diddy is possibly a pimp, right? They got offended. That's when mood changed. That's when Diddy mood changed. And he was like, oh no, what, Your Honor, no, we wouldn't consider Diddy a pimp because he didn't get paid. And what he said, and so I think mood started changing from that, right? Because he was like, okay, that's the indication that the judge wasn't playing. The judge wasn't playing, right? So we had that. So then we go into Nicole crying, and then we had Mark calling Diddy a civil rights leader. Okay, at the end of the day. So then I think the emotion, so all of these conversations was happening, but I think the judge really felt impactful by the kids crying. So when the ladies started crying, we could see that the mood changed in the room, and we started feeling more empathetic. And then after that, they showed the big video, which you were about to show, which most of the video is about him growing up and all the work and all his speeches that he did as
a pimp
artist, and then it goes with him jogging in the marathon and all the stuff like that. So that was impactful and stuff. And so
does anything in the video that you seen?
I'm sorry.
I said, does anything in the video that you seen?
We took a break.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We took a break and we came back. And when we came back, that's when the mood changed. But go ahead.
Does anything in the video that you seen make you feel like he wasn't a pimp?
No, the video was completely about the family, the kids growing up, him being a father, him in a marathon, him giving speeches, him, I think, in the ribbon kind of cutting for the charter school and everything. It was a PR. The video was all about PR. But I think what
Absolutely.
annoyed me about the video, to be honest with you, is towards the end of the video, they showed Kim with the babies and stuff like that. But they also showed her services that she on the live. They showed an announcement that she was on the live
Mm.
on the video, and then they showed the service and they showed the repast. I thought that was in bad taste myself, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? The woman's not here, and you using her unalignment as a reason for you to get out of. I just thought that was in bad taste. But overall, the video, if you are someone who does not support the survivors, the victims, and you want to concentrate on Diddy, I think the video would have been impactful. But for me, since I'm a survivor advocate, I support the survivors. I just thought some of it was in bad taste. But the kids' testimonial was heartfelt. I thought, especially the girls, really made an impact to the judge. But fast forwarding after all the speech, Diddy gave a speech, right? Diddy spoke. So he gave a speech. He became very emotional. He started crying. He apologized to his mom about being a bad son, his children about being a bad father, and he became emotional. And after getting emotional, the judge asked him to say, "I need 5 minutes," and he went to the back to take 5 minutes. Now, some people are saying that the judge may have taken some time off because of Diddy's speech. I didn't think that myself. I think that the judge didn't want to give himself some time, but I think the judge may have really considered the children and his sentencing, because the PSR, which is the separate report, I think the PSR, the probation report, right? They asked for 60 to 78 months, right? The judge only gave 50. So I think he really took the family into consideration when he decreased the recommended sentence.
Absolutely. And I just want to point out that pimps have families too. That's what I was trying to say. Like, just because you have a video being a family man, pimps have families. They go home sometime, I'm sure. But can you recount uh, Diddy's final statements in court? Can you recount anything that he said that would make the judge, that would have the judge feeling
I
touched?
don't think his statement really covers the judge, because the judge said to him clearly. Actually, it was the judge that had the most impact on me. But the judge clearly appreciated his speech and the work that he does in the community. But the judge said that he felt that a lot of his actions did not prove that he was remorseful. And the judge always goes back to, and I'll tell you what Diddy said, but the judge always goes back to the fact that when he was said his apology to the world after the Cassie video came out, a few months later, he was caught kicking down the doors of Jane's house and beating her and forcing her to do an FO. The judge said that was very impactful to him, because that just showed that he lacked remorse. And he said he just did not see anything that he has done. This is why I got that he has done to show that he has changed. So he cannot give him the 14 months, which would practically made him more than the defense did. But Diddy pretty much said, I'm going to look at my notes, of that he is sorry. A lot of people think that he's not sorry, that he is sorry, that he lost a lot of things. He lost his name, he lost his fame, he lost his job, and it's not that fame means anything to him. And if he leaves here today, he doesn't have to be famous. He just wants to do the work. He just wants to be the vessel for the court and for correction, and go out there and help different men and different people with his story, and show that in his story that they couldn't do that and everything like that. But I think the most powerful thing that he said in court, and I felt it, even though I completely disagree with everything he did, and I believe that he's a criminal and felon and should be under the jail. I felt when he said that his biggest shame is that his name is now a curse to his children. When he said that, I was like, you got me on that one. I think that's the only real thing he said to me, is that his name is now a curse to his children. Everything else, like you could, if you are a Diddy fan, you could feel empathetic to him, because he was saying all the right things. But I have to tell you, prior to him speaking, Nicole was standing right near him, and was prepping him on the speech. Like, and
Mm.
everybody was staring at her, like, because ever since she started crying, a lot of us was paying attention to her relationship and interaction with them. Like, they just seemed too familiar with each other.
Mm.
So when they asked him for a break for him to prepare himself to do the speech, they all gathered, but she's the one that started with himself. His speech did seem rehearsed somewhat, but he was like, I'm humbled. I've learned from this. I promise you, Judge, I will never do this again. You would be so proud of me if you let me go and stuff like that. I beg you, I plead, I need to get back home to my family. They need me. And I will do everything that you say. So those are the bottom things that he turned around, he apologized to his mom and crying and said that I disappointed you as a son, and he looked at his children and I disappointed you as a father, and I just want to be able to come back home and just be a father and a son to my mother is 80-something years old. I need to be there for my mom and my children. I don't need to be a star anymore. I don't need to be a well-known person. I am not bigger than life. I am just a human being, and I just want to be able to go home. So pretty much that's what he was saying.
My. That is crazy. And what was his physical appearance given? Does he look good? Does he look healthy? Or how did he look? Is his hair still gray?
To me, he looked healthy, but he also looked healthy. All the BS that people talk about how he's starving, that man's thick and fat, he's thick and fat. The only thing is that his hair was gray. That's it. That's the only thing. His hair was gray. He looked thick and fat. The shoulders, the sweater looked full, the pants looked full, even an overflow room. But I was in the room with him last week on the 26th floor. And I can tell you, and everybody don't say I'm wrong, when he walked in the room, I just felt a bunch of bad energy coming out of me, like evil just slapped me across the head. But I could just feel that way because I just don't like the guy. But he was smiling and he just gave a bunch the same old, and there's nothing. He didn't look sick. He didn't look hungry. He didn't look starving. He just looked like an older. He just looked a bigger version of himself than he was outside.
So it looked like he in there
He
eating
had all
good.
gray hair.
He's eating good. He's not working out. He's staying in the cell. He's eating good, though.
Yeah, he looked like he's eating good. I don't know if he's working out because he looked like he had a stomach, but today is the first time I saw him in regular clothes because he had like a sweater type and the pants off of it allowed him to have regular clothes. But I think that and the fact that one thing I could tell you is that and the fact that he had the event next week really made him feel until the judge started asking specific questions that he was going home. A lot of people say, oh, that's not true, but he and his team scheduled an event for him to speak in Miami. Listen, October 6th in Miami. So why would they do that if they weren't confident they were going to let him go? And when the prosecutor said that, it took the air out of the room. It was crazy when they said that. I don't think they expected the prosecutor to reveal that information. I don't know why would they do that. But apparently the reason why is because the gentleman that had the integrated program in Miami, his name is Dr. Reverend John Jackson or something like that. He came and he gave a speech, and he's the one that said that he's going to work with him to reintegrate him, and he has a lot of events for him to speak and to do the same program that he's doing in MSB at the different locations. So he was confident until the end, and I think the fact that he actually got the 4 years pretty much really hurt him and the family, because I don't think he expected it. And this is why when we went outside, it took the August attorney at least 2 hours to come outside, and when they came out, they were pissed. They were upset. They were like, it's a bad day. The judge was wrong. The judge should not have considered the other 3 charges. The judge is the 13th juror, and we are going to appeal it. They were pissed. He was pissed, and they were pissed.
I think the judge, he should have considered everything that was shown in court. I mean, it was video evidence. I mean, just because you wasn't convicted of it doesn't mean the judge did not see what he saw. He said, I can't unsee everything that I saw.
Exactly. And that's exactly what the judge said. And then a lot of people were saying, all this time I've been doing several live kingpin and official kingpin, I'm sorry. And everyone kept on saying over and over again that the judge is going to only look at the Mann Act. We're only going to give him 14 months and he's going to walk and stuff like that. And I kept on saying, I said, first of all, my feeling throughout the case is that the judge did not agree with the jury verdict. I felt that strongly. From the moment the jury said not guilty, there was a silence. To me, there was an audible silence from the judge before he addressed the jury. So that's one thing. Second thing, every time that he rejected his bail request, he said why. Each time he referenced the victim. The judge felt very powerful for the victim. To his statement today, our community, our black community, especially our black women, and I'm a black woman, that's who's talking, I'm a split mom. We are the harshest people on the survivors. I've never heard so much disrespect on Cassie and Jay. I never knew there was such venom for women. And every panel I spoke to, I had several women, especially black women, telling me how Jane and Cassie are not victims. And I've been fighting them every tooth and nail from the moment I read Cassie's lawsuit. I'm like, this woman is a victim because I hear her story. And then when I heard about Jane, Jane is a little bit more complicated, I'm going to tell you, but she's still a victim. The judge today confirmed everything I said when we called both of those women victims. He said they were both survivors. He said he was proud of them for coming up and telling their story. They stood against a powerful man, and he appreciated that. And the sentencing that he's giving to Diddy shows that. So we could now lay to rest that argument of whether those women were survivors, because the judge said it is on a court record and we can move on.
I know that's right.
So that's why I love it. I think the judge was too lenient. He gave too much to the defense, but I'm okay with the 4 years and 2 months. I would have preferred 5 to 7, but I'm okay that we got the 4 years. Also, Official Kingpin, too many people are saying that he's getting credited. And even the guy from Inner City Press said that the judge did not say that. So many people are saying, oh, he's going to get out in 2.5 years, 3 years, because they're going to give him the credit. Now, every felony case I've ever been to, the judge specifically say that I'm going to give you 5 years and I'm going to give you a time served.
Yeah.
The judge did not say that.
Oh.
Now, some people are saying that is automatic. It's automatic again. The judge did not say that. He said you're getting 15 months, 5 years probation. You're getting a drug program, DV program, domestic violence program, and a mental health services. That's what he said. He did not say that. So I don't know where everybody's getting up that he's going to give him the credit. Now, unless it's automatic, maybe there's something that's written in the rules that says automatic, but the judge did not say. He said 50 months. That's what the judge said. That's what he said. He said it several times. Even though the judge was like, well, I gave you 50 months, and it matches what the PSR was, the probation report. But he had to come back and say, no, it doesn't match the probation report. I'm actually giving you 10 months less than what was being recommended. But he said 50 months. I'm sorry, my auntie asked him out there.
Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching.
Just come back out and say that he gave him credit. He didn't say that today.
My. That's crazy. So, yeah, there has been a lot of debate over time served, but according to Mama Flip, he ain't say that at all. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Remember to support the show.
But he did not say that, I'm giving you, because normally I hear, I'm giving you 50 months with time served, then it's going to be 39, it was 36 months or whatever. If you take away 14 months, I guess that's 36. Anyway, I'm not back as that. But he didn't say that. He did not say that. I promise you. He said 15 months flat. So, again, his lawyers are appealing it. They came out this evening and they said, we're going to appeal it. The judge got it wrong. The judge actually used too much discretion. And because he wasn't charged the 3 higher charge, he shouldn't have used any of the evidence of that in his consideration. But the judge came back. First of all, the judge gave them grace by not giving them 60 months. So I think the judge already gave them grace. But the judge clearly said why he was able to do that. He stated 2 cases and one Supreme Court case that proved that he is allowed to take the case in its entirety, all the evidence in the case entirely in his ruling for sentencing. He said it over and over again. People don't want to hear it, but he made cases in which so yeah.
I know that's right. I know that's right. I just want to say really quickly, everyone, remember to support the show. The number of the day is 10. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. Mama Flip, they had over 30 members of Diddy's family present in court. Can you describe where they were seated and how visible their support of Diddy was in the courtroom today?
Well, the families was on the 26th floor, and there was no seats. They were all sitting
Oh.
close to each other, so you could tell the whole family that everybody was there. Also, Gina was there. Surprisingly, I didn't even know that was her. It was someone, which was funny. From shoot, you know the organization that takes all the photos and put it online. It's a big photography organization. I forgot the name.
Getty.
They do all. I'm sorry.
Getty.
Yeah, Getty was there. The Getty photographer was there, and he knew who I was. Say, hi, Mama Flip. I said, oh my God, how you know who I am?
I know that's right.
You know, of course I know your son. I'm like, oh my God, you know my son. So he recognized me, and I said, who are you? He said, I'm with Getty, but he showed me a photo of someone, and he said, is that a survivor? I said, no, I don't think so. That's not Bonda, because I thought he was talking about Bonda, you know, the Asian friend of Cassie. But I think the photo that he was showing was a photo of Gina. So apparently Gina was there, but I didn't see her. I would never have known who she was. So she was there. A lot of other people there. I showed videos of other people that I call Black Excellence. You could tell, like I said, the different people that actually came to come to support Diddy. So obviously his godson was there on channel. So it was crowded. They told me the 26th floor was really crowded. Their supporters and his family, which is why I think a lot of the media was up in the overflow room.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what details do you remember about Christian Combs' statement? Was he emotional or was he crying?
Christian Combs, that's the one that looked like him.
Yes.
He said that a lot of people will say that I look like my dad, and like my dad, he's my hero. But my dad, the thing that annoyed the hell out, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna put it out there because I'm gonna sound I'm gonna sound mean. But the thing that annoyed the hell out of me is like, I want to be like my dad because he treated my mom so wonderful. He treated her like a queen. I'm like, yo, boy, if you don't stop this nonsense after everything we heard your dad is your mom.
Okay.
Anyway, so he said that, and he's like, my dad, and you mentioned it. You said that my dad told me how to treat women with respect. And I'm like, yo, won't you hear the entire content? You said the same thing, Patricia King thing. Wasn't you sitting here hearing everything that you did?
Okay.
How you can say that? But he was like, my dad is my hero. He taught me how to treat women with respect, and I need him to come home and be there for me. He's always been there, and pretty much that was the statement. That his father's his hero. He treated his mother really well, like a queen, and he taught him how to respect women. And he's also his double, like his lookalike, and you know he's his legacy or something like that.
Birds of a feather. Okay, on period. Two peas in a pod. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. That's what that were.
Exactly.
And how did you feel about the younger children?
When he said that, I'm sorry, Official Big Man. When he said that, I know that's his dad, but when he said that, I was like, boy, don't you know you have a case on your own? Like, why do you want to be like your father?
Okay.
You have a case like your father. Stop playing with me. But anyway, they were all, all due respect, the kids all gave amazing testimonial and stuff like that. The most impactful was the girls crying, talking about how they want their father. But I think the twins was the most honest. The twin that was speaking was the most honest because she said, my dad is floored. And I'm not making any excuse for it. Because I know they said it several times in their interviews. But she definitely said, I'm just saying that he has changed. He became the dad that we knew when we were younger. Now, here's the thing we can take from this. She said he became the dad that we knew when he was younger. By him, and she used her little sister Love, because we see him with her. that he was showing her a lot of love and attention, and now he's no longer there, and I need him to be there for my sister. But I also see the time that he spent here is that he reverted to the dad that we knew when he was younger. So that means that when from the time he was younger to now, he wasn't a good dad, right? That's what I'm taking from it.
That's
But
what I
their
heard.
testimony was beautiful. Their testimony was they were crying.
Okay, and after the sentence, how did everyone react? Did they get the chance to hug
Yeah.
Diddy? Did they cry together, or did they leave immediately?
So they didn't leave immediately. We saw them stand up. So unlike when he was found not guilty on the three charges, they celebrated. They jumped up. He jumped up. He fell down on his knees on the chair, smiling. Everybody was joyous and everything like that. The lawyers were hugging each other, celebrating. It was none of that. They stood up solemnly. They looked at him. He looked at them. I think he was talking to them. And just before the video shut down, because normally we get a chance to stay and see them for at least another 15 minutes before they shut the video. But almost immediately, when before they shut down, the judge spoke to the kids and he apologized. But I didn't hear that. But somebody was like, "Oh, he just apologized to the kids," so they shut down. So they were very solemn. There was no celebration. They left very quietly. Again, unlike when it was the bail, when they were celebrating, and Chris Combs was dancing with his girlfriend and doing the push up outside. It was none of that. They were very solemn. They walked in and they left in the car because we wait until the car picked them up. So you could tell their moves coming in. So if it was a good day, they would be smiling and waving and doing all that. But they weren't doing none of that. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because one of my earbuds power went off. I just want to make sure you can hear me.
Okay, absolutely. And what was the judge's tone when he was delivering the 50-month sentence? You said at one point it seemed like he went to the back and probably changed some things because of Diddy's testimony. When he gave the
I
sentence,
don't think some people said it was because of Diddy's testimony. Because after this, so we went to lunch. First, the children spoke. Then they showed the video. Then we went to lunch, and when we came back, Donaldson spoke. Right, that's the tall black one, and then Mark spoke. He gave a final, testimony. So after that, they asked for like 10 minutes to speak to Diddy, and then that's when you saw Nicole prepping him for the speech and stuff. At least I thought it was prepping him. So they had another 10 minutes break where they could prep him. So we went to ready to come back. When the judge came in, Diddy gave another speech, right? And then the judge said, I'm gonna take a 5 minute to go in the back, and then I'll be back. So a lot of people saying that he probably considered giving him the 60 to 70 months, but then after the speech, he changed, he took some months off because of his speech. It's possible, but I did not feel that way because based on what he told him in his summary, he clearly said to me in his summary that even though today you sound remorseful and you know what you did, you did not display that. All your remorse, to be honest, he said, the remorse you're showing today is undermined or is not as, he had a perfect word for it, but your crimes of what you did to the women that you hurt is showed more, there was a specific, but pretty much the layman term, that even though today you show like you remorse and you feel sorry, the crimes that you conducted, the pains that you gave the woman, outshine what you are saying today, right? So when he said that to him, to me it read that even though you're saying that you're sorry now, I still have to consider everything that you've done to the women. And he also indicated to me that he didn't believe that he was no longer a danger to those women and to the community. So that's why I don't think it was his speech that may have changed his mind. I think it's possible the children may have changed his mind a little bit to reduce the sentence. But if he reduced it at all, and the only reason why I consider that is because of the 5 minutes he went to the back. But that's just me. Because I really wanted him to get 5 to 7 years, and he only gave him 4.
absolutely. Were there any other surprises from the bench? Um, any other
So the
victims
only
speak
thing
out?
So the biggest surprise was the prosecutor saying that he had an event on Monday. He said he has a speaking engagement next week. We later found out, based on additional testimony, it was on Monday after midday. That was the biggest surprise. That knocked the air out of the room. Nicole crying, Nicole Weston House, I always pronounce her name wrong. Her crying through her testimony was like, wow, where are we in the real world? Why is this woman crying like she just got her man at her booth? That shocked the hell out of us too. The pimp question shocked us. And the judge was like, what is the difference? He asked us, he's like, wait a minute, what would you say? Because they were saying, because the parliamentarian was saying that all these other cases in which they had, that was under the Mann Act, had to do with pimps, hurting women. One woman was unalive, and also one of the females actually had an underage 14-year-old. So, and each of those cases, they only got 18 months, 20 months, and 24 months, right? And a lot of them was pimps, she said. So the judge said that. So what do you say to the prosecutor when they called Diddy a pimp? They were offended.
My.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot who came back. I don't know if it was Spencer or Mark that came back and was like, I just want to revisit the court asking the question about the pimp. You see, the difference is that pimps get paid. Pimps get paid, and Mr. Combs did not make any money in none of the transactions. So when the prosecutor came back and said, in line with the conversation about the pimp, yeah, Diddy was a pimp. He is a pimp star. And I'm just giving some of it. She did say he is a pimp. And the reason why I said it is because she said the FO, he had approximately 170 FO, and we just rounded it down. And he spent $5,000 with each FO. So
Wow.
he didn't get paid. He paid others.
Wow.
So that was a great speech. But I'm telling you, the prosecutor's ending speech was not plain. She did an amazing job in breaking down everything that the defense said as far as giving him credit. And another thing. So I think Spencer, the one with the right here, I call him Spencer. He was talking about how Cassie, because Cassie had the most powerful witness statement, one of the most, because she was the victim, right? So he was like, and she said that she loved him, and she said that she wanted to do a freak off, be with him, and she said this, and she said, so he just read everything about every statement that she said in the transcript in which she said that she loved him, she did it for him, and she wanted to be with him. So the prosecutor, Miss Lavette, I would get her name wrong, she said the defense did not mention at any time the survivors and the victim, except just now when they said everything that Cassie said. She said that everything that Cassie said as if she wanted it. When she said that, I was like, yo, what? And when you listen to her, she's right, because instead of them coming out and saying that what he did was wrong to the survivors and stuff like that, every statement she said was like she wanted it, and that was a powerful moment too. So they really did a great job with that. But at the end of the day, the judge split the water in half. I don't want to say he split the water in half. He gave a lot of consideration to the family. He told Diddy that, he was giving him the time that Diddy could come back from it. He was giving Diddy a second chance with the time. But he said that he has to give him the time that he gives, because the 11 years was too high, was too excessive, right? The 60 to 70 months was about right, but he went under that. But he said, I do have to give you the time because for the survivors, the harm that you did to these women, and for in all entirety, the entire case, I believe that you deserve these years, this sentence. But I think my favorite part, really, from the judges when he spoke directly to Jane and Cassie, is that he was proud of them. The world was proud of them. They came and they gave their testimony. They put their fear aside and they came and told us what happened to them. And they came and stood against a powerful, rich man, and they should be proud of themselves. And he wanted them to know that he earned them. They were credible. and he believed them. His statements and Cassie and Jane and all the survivors who give away, he said, I also want other survivors to know that we will listen to you and that you have an opportunity to tell your story. His speech was beautiful to the survivors, the judge, after the sentencing. So, yeah.
I know that's right. And just two more questions. What happened
Mhm.
outside the courtroom? What was the media's reaction, and the public's response after the sentence?
They didn't come outside. That's the thing. So a lot of people were just there. There was a lot of media.
They were
It was a lot
stuck.
across the street and in front of the court. A lot of media for one side, but we came outside to wait for the defense to talk. So the prosecutors never come out and talk. They just leave through the back door. But they never did. So the media just took videos of the family came in out. And again, they all was very quiet when they got in the car. There was no celebration mood and everything like that. And we waited around for a while, and then they got reports that they said that they weren't going to give, they wasn't going to give reporting. They wasn't going to give an interview, which was shocking because everybody expected them to come out. So that's when I knew. I'm like, oh, they pissed off. Oh, he's ripping them a new one upstairs. So they didn't come out for at least 2 hours because I was out there till late. And when they came out, we caught them all coming out together. I don't think they expected us to be around because a lot of the media they took down the barricade, they took down the mic, they took the podium out. So I don't think they expected us to be outside. So when they expected us, we swarmed them and we started asking them some questions. I really didn't ask them because I was just making commentary in the side. But you can see again, you can see the video of them talking to us, and I think some content creator had. But pretty much they were pissed off. But the reporters themselves, they were really just waiting around. Again, I was also surprised that outside wasn't crazy. Because when he was found, when he received the verdict, it was crazy, insane. A lot of situations, I don't want to name the person because apparently me and the person are not friends anymore, but a lot of things
Armand,
happened outside the
Armanisha,
courthouse on the verdict.
nobody
Today
worried about
was a
her.
very much more quiet, subdued day. Everybody accepted what happened, and we went away. I can't hear you.
Oh, I
I
said
think you said
ain't nobody worried about her.
you said something. Oh.
Okay, last question, last question. When based on what you saw, do you think that Diddy will appeal, and why?
Yeah, they said it. They already said it. It was said, and one of the things that his lawyer said at the end of when we caught them again, a lot of the media dismantled and left. Some of us stayed behind. One of the reasons why I stayed behind is because one of my friends worked on one of the media, and she said, "Oh, they're gonna come outside." So I stayed behind to hear if I see if I could catch them. So when they came out, all of them came out together. They were very somber and very quiet. So we asked them some questions, what to do next, and they were very angry. Like Mom was pissed. He said, "We're gonna appeal it." The judge act like he's the 13th juror. He should not have considered all the charges. He considered charges, even charges where he was acquitted. So we're gonna appeal it, and we're gonna have our day in court and stuff like that. So they were ticked off. So the lawyers were ticked off
Mm-mm-mm.
when they left, and they didn't want to talk to anybody. I know that the CBS probably got mobbed, and someone came and got him to talk across the street. But when they came out, and Nicole still looked like she was crying. Poor Tico.
Mm-mm-mm.
And pretty much that was it.
I
And
know that's
I
right.
left after that.
Well, at this time, Mama Flip, I'd like to thank you so much for coming out. When I do appreciate
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yes, it did. And congratulations on making it through the Diddy trial, and all the work that you put in. When it's just amazing. Whenever you guys get a chance, make sure that you guys are checking out the Mama Flip channel again right here on the YouTube. I'm going to be sharing her channel to the community feed after the show.
And also, I want to thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'm sorry I didn't, but you did reach out to me in the past, and I didn't see it because I wasn't on the Discord. I have to get back because Discord came off my phone, so I'm going to come back. I do want to tell you that this is not going to be my only case. I am planning on covering the other cases that's coming up in January. So if you need me to come up and give you pretty much summary, or if you need me to be your media in the streets of these states, you just let me know,
Okay,
and we can
terrific.
make it happen.
Yes.
You've always been really a great supporter of me from the first moment you even heard me, seen me on your live. You always showed me mad love. So you have my full attention. Just let me know when, and I will be there. And I'm
Okay,
going to be
terrific.
covering the January cases, so it's going to be massive. So.
Yes, thank you so much, Mama Flip. We do appreciate you and love you here. And you probably got more than 5 subscribers already. We gonna subscribe when we gonna try to get you to 1,000. Forget 50.
Oh, thank you. Please do. Thank you.
All right. Until
Okay,
next time.
wait a minute. If you're gonna give me, okay, hold on. You need to do me a big, huge favor.
What's that?
Hold up, sir. I only need to get to 50 on Mama Flip Live, but if you guys could get me to 5,000, I only need 780 people on Mama Flip's slot channel.
Mm-hmm.
To get me the slot. I would prefer that than even the 50 on Mama Flip Live.
Yeah, let's just give us the channel you want us to follow.
That's on your page. I need 700 and something. So if you have 1,000 subscribers that you can send my way, I would love it to have
we just helped Trevor Green get monetized. Yes, it is. Shout out to Trevor Green. Whenever you guys get a chance, check out the Trevor Green show. Yeah, we just helped Trevor Green get monetized too. Let me get your link so I can put it in the chat right now. Yeah, we gonna follow.
Let me go show my crown and send you my crown tribute and stuff
I
like
know
that.
that's right.
So anybody, I shouldn't say because I love everybody, but when we give you crown tribute, it's because we love you and we love the show, and we know what we're doing, and we do it with love and care for the amazing job you do. I don't want anybody to think otherwise. That's why I'm gonna leave it alone because I love everybody.
Thank you, friend. Yes, it did. Well, until next time, I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, bye now. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Win. Thank you so much, Mama Flip. Win. Okay, up here. We got people on the inside. Win. We got people in high places. Win. Okay, up here. We got friends all over the world. Win. You just never know. We got eyes and ears everywhere. Yes, it did. Like this video. 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 Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal. If you want to do it, the number of the day is 10. If you guys are enjoying this video, okay, make sure that you guys are supporting this video. We have to move a few things around. I can't be here all day. Have to be on set tomorrow. Okay, so I got to get ready. I got to go get an outfit. I got to get my hair done. I got to get a lot of stuff done. Okay, complete transformation. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. When I step on the scene, girl. Yes, girl. Gotta step. When I step out the house, I step out in full royal garb. Okay, on period. Full royal garb. When I gotta put my full royal garb on tomorrow, and step out and stand on these hoes. Yes, it did. I need you guys to like this video and support this video. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Yes, gather and close. Now, again, I have to move some things around, but before we get out of here, we're gonna get into the video that Diddy played in court today, and go through as many receipts as we can. You guys good with that? You guys good with that? We'll come back for a part 2. Okay, as Diddy is due back in court on tomorrow, I hear. Yes, it did. Y'all like this video, and remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, however you want to done it. When it's the home of the lituation, act like you know where you're at. Act like you know where you're at. When there's not another channel on the planet, okay? On the planet, okay? Yes, it did. Gather and close. Gather and close. Where's my receipts? We ain't got all day. We ain't got all day. Like this video, like this video. Oh, bizarre video that Diddy played in court on today. I got all of the receipts. Like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. We've got breaking news.
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, and you are once again taking a live look over New York. This is coming in from Fox 5 New York as we had all of these different live images outside of the federal courthouse. Sean Diddy Combs sentenced to 50 months behind bars. And at this point, we know that an appeal is imminent. But one thing that Michael Babcock with TMZ was just talking about is this video that was played during the sentencing hearing. It was about 11 minutes away, and we have obtained it here.
Shout out to She Paints in the motherfucking building. I know that's right. You guys all follow my friend She Paints over there to the support feature and support the show. You guys know that you guys are enjoying the content. Okay, on period. Make sure that you hop out of the bushes and support Win. Okay, on period. Yes, it did. The more you support, the more content you get. Did you know that, Win? Yes, it did. Gather and close.
So I do want to play it for you for the first time on live.
Period. Okay, on period. I'm definitely planning something tomorrow. Okay, on period. When I get home from, you know, everything I got going on tomorrow. When okay, on period. You know, I can't be talking too much about everything that I be doing. Anything NDAs and things. Yes, we don't got fake IMBDs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this video. Like this video. It's up and stuck. Let's go.
Fox.
What you've given to the world, I don't think you know that. You gotta give up power. Know that you mean something to people. Know that you mean something to people. Like you live somewhere in people's heart.
James, shout out to Michelle Foster, Mama Flip, Win, Day Day, Amber, LaShawn, Cleveland, Roxanne, and everyone supporting the show. Know that we can't do it without your support. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, however you want to do it. The number of the day is 10. Gathering close. I got all of these receipts, Win. Yes, and shout out to She Paints. Yes, it did. Shout out to She Paints. You guys all follow my friends over there to the support feature and support the show now. Let's go.
You get it? You inspire, you energize, and you've left that for the rest of the existence of this planet, man.
Just think that in between all of these things, being a family man, okay, on period, doing music and entertainment, that he was having all of these freak offs. He would leave all 7 of his kids and he'd go beat the hell out of Cassie, oil up, Win, okay, order a sex worker, Win, okay, on period, and spend half of his fortune on big dick ugly men. Yes, them niggas was ugly. Let's talk about it. Them sex workers, I said, they had to be very well endowed. It's usually the ugly motherfuckers that could just put it on the table like that anyway. But they had to be very well endowed because they wasn't cute. So what was he paying them for? None of the... They had to be well endowed because none of them niggas was cute. Let's argue. What are you talking about?
One thing about great producers is they make you want to do better and be better about what you do. And he made me feel like I could do anything and go anywhere.
Ooh.
I'm from New York. I love New York. I love the city of New York. I love the children of New York. I wanted to do something good. I wanted to get my generation in the hip-hop community behind this.
Okay. Yeah, ripped off all of his artists, Win. Yes, it did. Let's talk about it, Win. Still owe everybody money, Win. Okay, on period. He should have got time just for that.
And we want to raise some money for the children of New York City for health and education. We have a huge education crisis, and this is just a start. It's something we're going to be committed to. I'm going to be committed to for a lifetime, and it's no better way than taking it to the streets. It's a beautiful city, running all around the city. It's going to be painful. It's going to be rough, but if we get through it, then it'll show kids and everybody else that finish what you started, and you can do anything you put your mind to. Can y'all go to public school? Yeah. Okay, we're running to raise money for your schools, so y'all get more books and computers and stuff like that. I just feel like it's important that us, young adults with power, that we look out for y'all. We utilize our power to make sure y'all all right in the future. Put everything you can into your work. Don't think the cool thing is not to do your work. Don't think the cool thing is to hang on the corner with your friends and to talk about stuff that ain't gonna protect your future.
And he left there to beat Cassie, swim in Diddy oil, do drugs. Let's not forget all the drugs he do. Let's not forget the Tucci.
To learn about him as a man who was taking up a new sport.
Well, I was actually very impressed. A lot of people think it's just a celebrity stunt, that he isn't serious about his running. He is as serious about his running, has been the last 9 weeks as a lot of these guys in the league have. I mean, he's really devoted and dedicated himself to running. He's had some knee problems, and a lot of people don't think he's going to finish. He's going to finish, even if he has to do it on one leg, because he's raised a lot of money for kids' charities, and he's not going to let all those people down.
He raised the money or he donated? He could have donated the money.
We're going straight to the top, baby.
Anybody could have did this shit.
Let's go. Boom. Live in the present. Sometimes, you're daydreaming. Sometimes, Uncle Diddy got to hit you with let's go. Clap it up on the sideline. Get our energy right. Come on. To make sure that you're pursuing your dream, that you're staying focused. Let's go. Let's keep going forward. Let's go.
How much money did he pull out his own pocket? That's what I want to know.
Let's be positive. Let's take it up another notch. Let's go spend time with our kids. Let's go. Let's give thanks to God. Let's go. Let's turn it up. Let's get in the
Who do you think he is? The official King Pain? He better go sit his dusty ass down somewhere. Let's
stop
go.
procrastinating. Let's go. You know, let's understand what it's going to take to achieve that dream. So instead of talking about the guns and the violence, I was always talking about a better life. Places we didn't go before, things we never wore, cars we never drove, houses we never lived in. I think I brought an aspiration to hip hop.
Okay, I don't know why people acting like he not have enjoying himself in prison, being around all them men's. Okay, on period. The showers, when the freak offs. Okay, on period. There was drugs in the cell. Yeah, he's having a swell time there in the MDC. Let's talk about it.
Trying to take it out of just being street. Oh, stuff.
Okay, how long ago were these deeds? Because he looked like a preteen. Okay, he looked like he in his 20s or something in these videos.
Asking a dream that I always felt would come true.
He don't even have his veneers in these videos.
I started out just like you guys. I come from New York. I grew up in Harlem. I used to have to wear a uniform every day. Had to get up early in the morning. Had to travel to go to school. I worked hard, just like you guys are working. This country and this world we live in may have plans for y'all. I didn't listen to that. I don't want y'all to listen to it either. Y'all are great. Y'all are kings. Y'all are queens. Y'all are leaders. I just got so excited because this is truly a dream come true for me. And I'm happy to say this is our third school we have opened as official. When we come together as a people, nothing can stop us. What I want to do with my freedom is, make sure that I can make change.
And I found out that Mr. Sean Diddy Combs posted me on Instagram. We met Sean Diddy Combs for the first time, and Sean gave Trey a $25,000 grant, which allowed us to open a physical store.
Woo! Woo! He really reached deep down into his pockets on that one. Y'all like this video? Like this video's up and stuck. Let's go. The third school closed already? Lord.
As one of the only Black-owned networks, we have to own something. We have to have something that's ours. We have to have something that we can control.
We are you.
Our narrative, and we can speak about things that are important to us, and we can have a platform and a foundation to be free. I want to get advice from y'all. I want to not just have a one-way conversation. We need a platform where they can put artists that are different, really different, that wouldn't get a shot on other stations.
Working for Revolt TV and working for Diddy was absolutely life-changing. It was the best job I've ever had. I learned excellence through him.
I don't see another thing that's truly changing. And I don't understand how we are the richest, most powerful country in the world, and it seems like we can't solve the problems within our own community. African American communities are last, and the only people that are going to change that is us. We have to stand strong together. We have to get that change. You will change the world.
I knowed it. I knowed it. I knowed it. Okay, on period. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. The number today is 10. Let's go, Crown Family.
I've been to hell.
Yeah. You're gonna make it, that's right. Now, I got something for you. I told you I had a present for you?
Yeah. I need that present.
This is a heart, because you're my heart. All right?
Okay.
You're my heart.
Okay.
May God bless you and keep you happy and keep you thinking positive. Everything's not going to be perfect at this time in life. And you're good. You're a good person that understands reality. So we're gonna accentuate the positives in life. Because you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. You know what I'm saying? You're doing great. I want you to be happy about your life. You're doing great. We got a lot of living to do now. We got a lot of living to do. Don't have me come behind me. I'll be taking you everywhere. We going everywhere.
You can hang out together.
Okay.
You were a little boy. Genie man.
Okay, Genie.
Yeah, you just keep hanging in there.
Thank you very much. I'm telling you right now, you did a great job. Wrapping my head around and meeting you and also telling you you did a great job at the same time.
That part. Mind you, again, he was leaving these events, going to freak offs, Probably high off the toot sheet in front of these kids. Like, who knows? They should have followed this BS with a video of Janet's, what have you done for me lately, okay? What have you done for me lately?
You were standing there with, you was the best person. You made us feel the best as a person. How old are you? How old are you? 2, like 2, that's 2. And my name is Pookie the Bird. Pookie. Happy birthday
up. Yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you, God.
Okay, what are clips of Cassie? Why no clips of Cassie? How good you was with Cassie? Or Gina?
Today, God is the greatest. He blessed me.
Don't play clips of him and Kim Porter like he wasn't cheating on Kim with Cassie.
And my girlfriend came in the world with 2 beautiful baby girls. She's sweet.
We have breaking news to tell you about now. Model and actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with Sean Diddy Combs, has been found dead.
Fix it, Jesus. Like this video, like this video, like this video.
She just loved me unconditionally, you know. She just loved me. Just with me. It's like the closest you could be like with a person.
I get to thinking about it, and I go to crying about it.
Today, now I'm a full-time dad. And I'm gonna be there for you through everything, all of y'all.
Every Sunday, I gotta slow everything down and do the family ritual, get the family together, make some girls watching church.
There is a definition of grace that is more.
Pops, I love you. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for inspiring. I've looked up to you and admired you outside of you just being my father.
Kissing the next man's son on the lips. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. Okay, we got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. The number of the day is 10. We had a really good show on today. Let's end this show well. Let's make sure that we're hitting our quotas. Crown family is up and stuck here in the home run situation. Let's go. Remember to drop those trophies in the chat and to leave those critters with nothing. We're not leaving no crumbs on the table for them fucking critters. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video. It's up and stuck. Let's go.
Just you being just a great human being, a kind human being. I love how you inspire me to keep going, to never stop following my dreams, don't believe in myself.
See a book, put in that middle part.
I want to tell you how much I love you, how much I care for you. Thank you for being so supportive of me and my siblings' dreams, for always encouraging us to go for what we want. We love you. We have to take our memories with you. We just want to thank you for everything you do for us. And you've done a great job. What do you think?
Like this video, like this video, like this video.
I had to take this trophy home. I want the best person trophy. And I know in order for me to get into heaven, I'm not going to get in there, well, come on in heaven, you had 20 hit records. That don't mean nothing. And that's what this world is for. They'll say, oh, come on in heaven, you was a nice person. I love you.
I love you so much.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
Hi, Daddy.
All right, and of course, we did want to bring you that video here that was played inside the courtroom. And
What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. Lord.
I also want to bring in Lisa Evers with Fox 5 New York. She has been following this case here. Lisa, thank you so much for being with us. And I actually wanted to ask you about that video and kind of what the reaction was and whether or not it helped or hurt Diddy's case.
Well, it's not clear whether it helped or it hurt, but what they were trying to do was create a narrative that Diddy has rehabilitated himself, that even now at MDC, the Metropolitan Detention Center, where he's been doing time, that he actually started business classes for the inmates, on the other inmates, on the condition that they would not have commit acts of violence against each other, because MDC, like many of our prisons and jails in this area, is run by various gangs. They're different, and there are also different factions depending upon which section they're in, and that type of thing. So he said that he was going to talk to them, use his, the way that the guys were looking up to him, and try to get them to study entrepreneurial skills so that they would have things to do when they, positive things to do and ways to earn money once they come out. Because there's also a lot of drug trafficking people in that jail with him as well. So the video came after we'd heard from the kids, his 6 children, not the baby, but the 6 older children, they were allowed by the judge, which I'm told by defense lawyers that we've been talking to this evening, is a very unusual thing. They were allowed to make a statement to the court begging for leniency. The 2 girls that he had, the twins, Jesse and Delilah, whose mother was Kim Porter, who died a number of years ago from pneumonia, and they lost her. She was very young, she was in her early 40s. They said that, you know, our dad was here for us. He kept us together after our mother died.
How many of you guys believe that Kim Porter passed from pneumonia? Let me know it in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe she died from pneumonia. Put a 2 in the chat if you believe she died from Diddy. Let me know your thoughts in the chat.
And I think that, you know, that left people very, very emotional. And then they saw the video, which you look at the video, and having been, you know, in New York covering him at the time when some of those things were happening, like when he ran the marathon, a lot of those are commercial clips that are put together in older family photos, because once he moved to Los Angeles in the early, like definitely by the mid 2000s, he was always flying around, but he was mostly only in LA. That type of activity was not going on, because this also started the era when he was with Cassie, with the freak offs, with the, you know, this fast lane lifestyle. But Josh, there were, you know, people looked at that and they were reminded, because there were those things happened a long time ago. And a lot of the pictures, you look at Diddy in those videos, Diddy was much younger, and just stylistically you can tell that they're older videos. And also the kids that are now 18, 17, 18, and early 20s were little children in those videos. So
okay, them videos is older here. Hold no bearing on the abuse and the trauma that he inflicted on Cassie and others.
But it was an attempt by them to try and beef up this narrative that he always has been involved in the community in New York. He has started 3 schools, and but the fall from grace is even more stunning, Josh, because his lawyer said that he's completely broke now. He lost his businesses. We know he lost Revolted TV Network. Any of the endorsements.
I already told y'all his ass is broke. Well, I mean, he ain't got nothing except for the money he stashed with his mama. Like this video, like this video, like this video, and remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Trophy. I ain't seen no trophies. We can go on and wrap it up, huh, y'all? Let's go on and wrap it up. Let's just go on and wrap up the show. Like this video, gathering closest up, and it's stuck.
Yeah, lifestyle brands like the clothing, the liquor, those type of things, those things are all gone. So it's not really clear. I don't know how he's paying the lawyers, but they said he was broke. And then another stunning statement from his attorney, his attorney, one of his attorneys, Brian Steele, quite a well-known attorney, especially in the Atlanta area. He said Diddy was now sober, off drugs for the first time pretty much in his entire lifetime, and that from year 2000, when he was taking prescription drugs for a knee injury, he was taking drugs every day until 20.
That pretty much made everything he did in the video irrelevant if he was on drugs at the time.
16, but we know it went on after that, according to testimony in court. So the drug issue played up big. They said he is clean now. He's thinking clearly. But, you know, the judge, as sympathetic as he was to the show of strength from his family, his mother was there in the courthouse, a lot of friends. The place, it was packed. They actually made the rare accommodation of bringing in some extra folding chairs because there were so many family and friends and there to support him. But the judge allowed this because he wanted to give the family time. He said, yes, the family's a strong show of support there. You have many, many people who love you. However, I can't erase. That doesn't erase the massive, he used the word massive, volumes of evidence showing how you abused Cassie Ventura and Jane. And did he apologize to them when he got up to speak? Losing his, just really getting emotional when he turned to his mother and said, "Mommy, you didn't raise me you raised me better than this." And he was choking back the tears like that, and clearly moved by his kids. When his kids were talking, he had his hand like this, his elbow on the table, his head in his hands, just like it was almost too much for him. But at the end of the day, the judge didn't give the defense what they wanted, which was time served, have him walking out of this courthouse this afternoon, or what the prosecution wanted, which was 11 years and 3 months. So instead, he got 4 years and 2 months with 5 years post-release supervision. But according to the lawyers we've been talking to here at the scene, our Fox 5 legal experts, they're telling me that 14 months automatically gets deducted from this 50 months. So he's already down to 36 months. So that's the latest, Josh. But it was a very emotional day, very long. And our lawyers, our legal team telling us that it was very highly unusual for the judge to allow all of these statements to be made. But Diddy, saying, I'm a changed man. This experience has really changed me. I spoke off camera and just, on the sidelines with a couple of his friends who had actually visited him as a group of them last spring. And I said, well, how did he really seem to you? He goes, Lisa, he's really different. And I said, what do you mean? He goes, he's scared. And I go, scared? And I'm like, that's something that you never heard about Diddy at any time before. He was always known for the bold moves, the big gestures, you know, I'm going to build schools, I'm going to run the marathon and raise millions of dollars for the New York City Department of Education, which he did. I'm going to be on Broadway, which he did. I'm going to be a billionaire, which he became. All of these types of things, Josh. But it just was stunning. But when it came down to the actual court, the court didn't care about the celebrity. They were basically like, listen, we have to set an example with this. We have to give a substantial sentence, but one that's fair given all of the factors. So the appeal to the heartstrings was part of it, but it was definitely his past behavior that applied to these two convictions on the transportation for prostitution charges, which are being called the Mann Act charges. Those were the things that were at the end of the day the ruling, you know, what the judge went with. And he also got hit with a $500,000 fine and a couple of other smaller fines in relation to the $200 in relation to the actual cost of the trial. But Josh, just a stunning, a very long day, very intense day, and just stunning what happened here. This whole story is an incredible saga, and a lot of people.
My. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. You guys are amazing. My. You guys are amazing. Oh, well, that's my breakdown when, okay, like I said, we may come back as the story develops. Diddy sentencing through the lens of the official Kingpin. My. What do you think when Mercy or Max time when? Drop your takes in the comments. Shout out to the replay gang. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without you when. Share this video when, like this video, and remember to subscribe on the way out and turn all your notifications on. Check the description of the video for sources, okay, on period. And remember to check out the community feed to follow Mama Flip, okay, on period. Let's try to get our friend to 1,000 subscribers when. Yes, it did. Until next time. I love you all with the love of Jesus. You guys have all been amazing. I gotta get ready. I gotta go get ready when. Support on the way out when. We may come back later. Depends. It depends. Y'all want me to come back later? Then go run over to the support feature and let me know. Okay, write it in the description or something. Okay? Yes, it did. Until next time, I love you all with the love of Jesus. I got to go. I didn't already went overtime. Yes, it did. I might even miss. Let me just go. Until next